I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time. I'ma make that shit that gon' go have you wait and stand in line. Shine, you gon' shine. Don't you go and waste your time. I know you feeling down, but I know what you got deep inside. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, you gon' shine. Shine, I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting.
Hey, welcome to Painter Gain. My name's Dr. T.
And my name is Timo.
Today we're gonna do things a little differently. We're gonna start we're gonna join a league, and you guys can give your input on it. Do whatever you guys want. Help us out with it. Don't help us. Give us bad advice, whatever it is. But we're gonna join an ESPN league, make our own team, and we'll kind of give you updates throughout the year. We'll try to get some of these guys on here. We either talk to them or try to get something on here so we can get a little something going on there, or go sabotage our team. Wins for us. But we have the 4th pick, and we're gonna jump right into that later tonight. We're gonna go over the draft, talk about it, probably give some analysis on that, and then we're gonna go into our receivers for the day to go over that. Maybe we'll give you a little sneak peek as we go through this, but we'll jump into that. I think we got it on screen. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that way.
All right. Ooh.
Oh yeah, do that one.
Do it on that
So, yeah,
one.
do
We
it
can
on that one. So
here.
yeah, so we can talk about it as it's going. You just might have to move.
Yeah, I'd rather have it up there. We don't have the 4th pick. We have 7th pick. They randomized it. Okay.
Oh,
7th pick.
I like it. I wanted 7,
So it's
but
7.
I went 4th in my other draft.
7 again. I'm always gonna want to go Kelsey if I can in the first round, just because it's outside of the top 4, maybe 3. I'll always try to go Kelsey.
Rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First pick is me. We're getting Kelsey if he's there, baby. Other than that, if he's not there, as much as my heart hates it, I think I got to try for Tyreek. I think someone reaches on Bijan or Saquon. Someone gets up there and gets running back happy. I think Tyreek and or Kelsey are there. If not, I'll default to Devontae. But I would go Kelsey. I think Tyreek Hill has just a monster year, and I'm trying to be completely objective, and I refuse to take Tyreek Hill in any leagues that I'm in because Chiefs, and I've hated him for so long.
Yeah, I just found out that Prize Picks has Tyreek at under 100 catches this year.
Oh, take way over that. Like they're thinking he could get like 130, 140. Like he might go for Marvin Harrison this year is what they're thinking.
That's
with the Mike Daniels just force feed. Yeah, because no one else on that team gets targets other than Hill and Waddle, and that's
it.
If I have a 1-2 wide receiver stack of any team, I would choose that. I wouldn't go Chase Higgins. I would go Hill and Waddle because I have confidence that both of them will eat. There's games where I'm like, all right, maybe Higgins will eat and Chase won't, or whatever. Like that's what I kind of think would happen with it. And I hate it, but I love Mike Daniels.
Kelsey's there. I'm still gonna go Kelsey.
I do. It's a cheat code, man. He's so good just offensively. Like he gives you he's wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
If Travis Kelce was there as a wide receiver, he'd still probably be 2nd round pick. Let's be honest. Like he's the wide receiver 1 on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
You're taking Mahomes number 1, regardless whether he says tight end or not. You're probably taking the Mahomes number 1 in the first round. I think that would happen regardless, and I would be really, really interested to see where he would go if he had a wide receiver instead of tight end eligibility.
So, all right, here we go. And we're off. Painter Gang.
Jefferson, Chase, Eckler. Interesting. The injury does not scare me because I feel like they would have done things immediately of like, they're going to do immediate tests on the field, see there goes Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm okay if they take Kelsey kind of thing, but they didn't, so they took Josh Jacobs. Holy shit.
Nice.
All right, well, I'll do that.
Cool.
So we'll go into Kelsey.
Oh.
Again, it's just a cheat code. It's so good to have early on and just to be able to win that position like considerably every week. You're not winning by like
Saquon,
3 points. You're winning by like 5 points usually.
Okay, all right.
Derrick Henry, Patrick
I want to
Mahomes
go.
gone too.
I want to get Chubb. That's
Cooper
my. I'm
Kupp.
named.
All right, I think this is a league we might be able to run if they're drafting this way.
Barkley just went. Come on, just let me get Chubb. Come on.
Chubb, Devontae, Diggs.
Come
I'm good with all of
on.
them. Bijan's gone.
Oh, come on. Don't play me. Please, oh, please.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's there. Go for
he's
it.
there, baby. Let's go. Bang.
All right.
Get my running back.
Get your guy.
Go get my guy. All right.
Hey, we got
So we
running
were
back, and we can kind of. It seems like people are kind of go get their guy. Joe Burrow's gone already, so I mean, I get it, I guess.
I mean,
But hey, if I get Amon-Ra or Garrett Wilson, AJ Brown, I'm happy with all of those. This is going to be
Devontae went.
an interesting draft if this is how it kind of shapes out. There goes Diggs. I don't really want CD, but I'm not mad at it. But I would take
He's
I would
gone.
take Wilson.
He's gone by then.
I would take Wilson, Brown, and St. Brown over him.
Yeah, I would go more St. Brown too over CD.
Yeah. Well, CD's gone.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I don't think St. Brown.
Wonderful. I
Either.
don't want to have to make that decision.
So we're probably looking at like around Waddle, Mixon, Higgins, Olave. Your dude.
I'm okay with it.
Yep. See.
Eckler's going early because just so many passing, so many catches, and he's just
my
PPR animal. It's his whole thing is he's small, can he stay healthy? But he has been for the most part. So I get it.
Different offensive scheme too. Ever since he stopped getting those injuries.
Yeah.
I think he runs differently too.
Yeah. So here, I don't know. Maybe I just go another running back. If Waddle isn't there, I don't know if I can take Olave over Mixon.
Yeah, no way. If
There's
Mixon's
just so
still there-
many wide receivers that I like, and much less running backs past a certain point. Now we could get risky and go like big upside Jahmyr Gibbs type of thing, but I don't know. No P Ryan there. I kind of like Mixon. I like Aaron Jones a lot too, but so Mixon, Olave. I don't know about ETN. I want to like ETN. I just hope Mixon, Olave is there so I don't have to think past it. There goes Metcalf. Just one of you guys take T. Higgins or something, or
For real.
Josh Allen. I don't care.
Yeah, take a Josh Allen right now. Show me your TDs. That's a pretty good one.
Classic. Just guys being guys. A bunch of dudes being dudes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, taking a lot of time. TDs is really looking at some TDs over there.
He's like, who's going to give me the most TDs?
Hey, if that's your name, I would go for touchdown dependent team.
Oof. Come on, TDs. What we
He
got?
might
What
just
we
default.
got? He might. So
Which
Joe
means
Mixon.
Mixon's going. That's going to be
gone.
upsetting for me.
Later.
Damn it. How dare you get auto-drafted into that guy?
T. Higgins just went. So are you going to go Aaron Jones
I'm thinking either Olave or Jones.
or Gibbs?
I'm going to go Jones. Or Gibbs. I think Jones is the more for sure bet. And I think we all like the Debo, Ridley, Keenan Allen, Olave if he's still there. And I think that's more of a I think it's a safer bet to pick a running back and expect one of those receivers to be there. And I just hate having to start.
Yeah,
running
I don't think
backs, so-
Pierce. Yeah, I don't think Pierce is going to be there. But yeah, we already got two, so we could
Yeah.
just take
That's what I'm saying.
targets now.
Now,
I like
now
Target.
we can just take
I
best
like
on the
targets.
board,
Yeah, I do,
and
yeah,
then
exactly.
if my flex has to be a receiver, it can be that, and then get a backup, get handcuffs, get a backup,
Yeah.
get
I
maybe a
mean,
Madison later or something like that.
okay.
But now I'm running with
So would you take Pierce over Debo?
Damian Pierce?
Mm-hmm.
No, I take Debo. If
Are
I'm
you,
gonna
Ridley?
bet
Are
on
you big on
anything
Ridley?
on
Are you
that
on? Are
Niners-
you Ridley? Maybe you're Ridley.
I like Ridley a lot. I think Ridley's gonna do really well, and it gives you the opportunity to do a. Oh, he's gone. It would have given us the opportunity to do a Trevor Lawrence stack, which I love stacking receivers and stuff.
Olave gone.
Olave's out of there. Well,
I guess I could go Debo.
Debo, and again, I hate taking number 2 receivers like Devontae Smith. I hate taking them here. Hell, if Gibbs is still there, we can just take Gibbs. Why not?
That's true.
Gibbs or ETN, whichever. I'd be
No
more prone
Pierce?
to go.
Oh, Gibbs. I want to try. Yeah, I want to spread it around. I already
Gibbs
have.
would be more fun. Gibbs would be a fun play. Rookie guy, you don't know what you're gonna get, but I mean, you pick whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go. I want to give the rookie a chance. Does he catch the ball though?
Yes,
Okay,
that's
so
the whole thing. Is
then
he's
yeah,
gonna,
yeah. Give me the rookie.
They're saying he's gonna be the
bouncing.
next Alvin Kamara. Blah blah blah.
All right.
So
There we
now
go.
I'm gonna
Cool.
be looking at receivers.
Oh,
I
shit.
kind of want. I'm not a huge fan of the Christian Watson play, but I get it. Like, he's the only guy there. I would rather have a Cooper. I would rather have a Debo. I would rather have a Keenan Allen. So, Cooper, Debo, Allen. I would probably go in this order.
Might be too far.
I don't really want to put my money on Hopkins for being my wide receiver 1. I would prefer one of these, but life doesn't agree with you sometimes. Lamar Jackson off the board, that's what I was hoping for. And I hope someone takes this Hawkinson. Take these guys. I don't want them. Godwin gone. Cool, have him. Seattle be okay with Madison. I'm even okay with like a Fields, DJ Moore stack if I can get it too eventually. So I would be looking to take one of these guys. Hopefully one of
Just
those.
get
three.
one, at least
Yeah,
a
give
number
me
one.
of them.
We need one number one, a true number one.
I would really prefer Debo over Cooper, just because I think you are gonna when the Niners are gonna inevitably struggle to get offense, they're gonna force feed him the ball. They're gonna run screens. They're gonna run flashes. They're gonna run the patented toss counters that they do. That's one of the most obvious plays in football.
Well, I'm all in on Debo on Painter Gain and also BSP.
I think he's the number one bet in that offense. That should be a relatively high octane offense. They want to move the ball. Can Purdy do it? I don't have full faith in him, but like if anyone's gonna do it, you just need anyone that's competent here.
Yeah.
So again, you could also go Fields.
You
or
know,
Herbert if you
also
want.
Prize Picks. I was very surprised because I was going through because we're going to do something for chips tomorrow. But
Right.
they also had Deontay Johnson having over under 100 catches.
I think Deontay Johnson's going to get force fed too. I think he's going to be a big. I think Pickens is more exciting and a better receiver overall. I think Deontay Johnson is just going to. He's going to get the 12 catch 80-yard game.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's going to be like, well, I got 20 points. That's cool. Like, I'm happy with that. And I think he's just going to be a target machine. And they like to use him in weird ways. Oh, there he goes. Speak of the devil. They like to use him in really, really, really odd ways of flash screens. They run drags around him. They use him on end arounds. They do little Purdue bubbles. They do. They run him just deep all the time. He's got some wheels. He's got some speed. I don't mind him at all,
but can we get Coop?
I would be happy with Coop here.
I guess
You-
I'm
hey, do
Debo
whatever
and
you
Coop.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the best last number one too.
Yeah. So now I'd kind of look at. This is where if Herbert and Fields are there, I have a real conversation. Fields is gone or Herbert's gone, so I don't have a conversation
This is
anymore.
Yeah, no, because once that's it was.
So
was
now I'm looking
rough.
at Waller's gone too. Okay.
Well, we got Kelsey.
Now we're doing what we want to do. So now,
Maybe some receiver depth.
yeah. So now I look to Scary Terry. I look to maybe a DJ Moore. I'm okay with a Miles Sanders, like kind of just in case it takes Gibbs a little bit to get going. I'm okay with getting a backup running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles Sanders on Carolina.
But Gibbs, because Gibbs is a rookie.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if he doesn't, he doesn't
yeah,
kind
in
of
case
get
it takes
going.
him a second to get going, it's
Yeah. And then Sanders.
Montgomery is the running back for the Lions, but I think they're going to force feed. They're going to force feed Gibbs into it, so I think he's going to be the guy, but it's just going to be, can he tolerate it? I think Javonte Williams might take a second to get going.
Yeah.
I think he could, but that's going to be what I'm going to be looking at.
Yeah. Well, because
So this, I'm for sure going. I'm going Scary Terry. I'm going Mike Williams. I have 3 running backs. I'm not really worried about that. Maybe I go Trevor Lawrence, but I don't think I need to. I have the luxury of not needing to reach because of this team.
they have Deshaun Watson on Prize Pick also.
Deshaun Watson is there. We could get the Cooper. See, my issue is I don't know if I want to do a Watson, Chubb, and Cooper stack.
Oh
I don't
shit,
know
we
if
do.
I trust the Browns that much.
I do, as you've heard here on Painter Gaining.
That's okay. You can. I'm going Scary Terry. I think he's
good.
he's an X factor. He's a big guy. I think he makes
He's an X
makes the plays
factor.
that he needs to be. So now I would start considering quarterback. I could take Deshaun Watson. Could go Trevor Lawrence. Could go a J.K. Dobbins is the starting running back on the Ravens, and if he actually performs well, he's going to be a big guy. We can take the risk because he's going to be on our bench.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm with that. We're basically just drafting the team I
We
got
got-
from BS from the BSP team.
We got 3
Um,
running backs. We've got 3 wide receivers. We have our
Yeah,
ace tight ends.
Yeah, I would go Trevor Lawrence because it just kind of fills it out.
I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. I would trust that. I would even maybe we do a Christian Kirk next round too to feel it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the Trevor Lawrence move is appropriate. We have a bench guy to rotate in.
Yeah.
We have no.
I already
do
got
we have
3
any
running backs.
repeating?
3 running backs, 3 receivers. Got to fill out the rest. Just at least we can still get a top 5, potentially top 5.
Yeah,
QB.
we have 1 repeat bye week in week 9, so we just need 1 more guy to step into week 9, and we have this could be start and don't even think team. See, this is where I don't know whether I go more secure in Pittman, where I would feel more confident starting him every week.
Mhm.
If I had to, someone get hurt, or the big boomer bust of like, okay, Pickens might get it going. The last thing is Cortland Sutton is the year after, and they don't have any more receivers. So if we're on the Russ is going to get his shit together train,
It's a good flyer on number 1.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I've taken him a couple times.
There's no other like
feel okay when I do it every
upside
time.
running back here anywhere. No,
Upside running back.
doesn't really look like it.
Nah. I mean, Dalvin
Dotson,
Cook. Dalvin
Your
Cook
guy
could be it. Jahan Dotson could be it.
See, I see. This is where we kind of started getting.
And-
Oh, maybe a Swift. You were kind of big on Swift.
I was okay with Swift. I wasn't too upset. I thought they got a really good line, and you
Yeah,
know
that's
he
true.
could. I would be more. I might be. See, that's gonna be Dotson would be Scary Terry insurance,
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
so that would be a thought. I'm not entirely sure.
Ooh, yeah, it's kind of. Oh,
I was hoping someone takes one. Okay, Pickens was taken. Okay, that makes me. I'll take the number 1 receiver. I want a bunch of number 1 receivers. Now on the backside, would be interesting. Is you could do Swift. I've got 2 receivers on my bench. Maybe I want another. Maybe I want another running back. I feel like all of those are relatively interchangeable. Did I just pick another week 9? I can't even see. Did I pick another week 9 bye week? Because I'm dumb. God damn it. I did.
Oh gosh.
So, I mean, I just pick another one. It's fine. I kind of believe in Sam Howell. So I would kind of feel comfortable if I had to start Jahan and Scary Terry if they're playing a team that's not the greatest. Past Jahan though, I'm kind of it's more dart throws. I like Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
I kind of am okay with Gibson.
I think I'm gonna go get Swift.
I'm okay with it. I think that's
Because
an
it could be
appropriate
really,
choice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. It could end up being really good for us. Unless Dotson. Yeah, Dibs. Oh yeah, we got Gibbs. Yeah. You know what? Maybe you know one more. At least one more.
Go for it. Yeah.
He's
I'm
the
fine
number
with
1,
that.
right?
Yeah.
He's the number 1 in their offense.
Yeah. Anthony Richardson gone.
Oh, there is.
Go for it. Take him there.
Hey, you know, he's on the Eagles.
Eagles. He's number 1 running back on the team with the best O line in the league. I'm I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that. Good thing you're not big on Rashard Penny, so.
No, I just don't trust it. And they have my other thing is they have Gainwell and they have Boston Scott. Like they have guys who are fit that role and have like done it well already. I don't understand the.
I forgot about Gainwell. Gainwell was pretty good last year.
Yeah, Gainwell was solid for him. Oh, okay. I don't get to talk to the news drafted, but I'm slightly high on Michael Thomas this year. I trust. We saw what Crabtree got reinvigorated with Derek Carr, and I think Michael Thomas is a very similar player. He's a big body. He runs the slant extremely well.
I mean, he still
had a little bit of injury history and is like, kind of seems like I wouldn't say a head case, but like has a little edge to him. Like not everybody's going to like him and he's not going to like everyone. But I feel like that's kind of him.
You got Zay.
I want Zay if he's there. I'm kind of okay with Gabe Davis. He's another guy I'd feel more comfortable starting in a pinch if I needed to. And I'm slightly high on Jerick McKinnon.
I like McKinnon. I liked him last year. I just had too many running backs ready, so I wasn't.
Yeah. Nico Collins is also another one. Elijah Moore is another one that I'm okay with. Like if I see these guys at the end, I'm either going high upside or I'm okay with starting them because they're okay. They're like should give you nine points and I'd be happy with it.
Do you think Brian Robinson Jr. or Gibson? Anybody breaks out?
I would choose Gibson over Robinson Jr. Robinson Jr. was kind of the feel-good story because he got shot in the butt.
Oh, shit.
He was that guy. He got shot in the butt and came back and played like 6 weeks after that or whatever it was. But he's a big he was kind of a feel-good story, but he didn't break out or do anything. Now you have Eric Bieniemy, who's more of a spread. I want someone who can catch the ball, which is Gibson was a receiver. I assume Gibson's going to line up at receiver every once in a while.
Okay.
He could be an interesting one to where Gibson might even develop wide receiver eligibility by the end of the year. I think that might be like a hot take as like, okay, 5 hot takes for the year. I think Gibson will eventually have wide receiver eligibility or could. Like people would argue it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take Zay. I think we have enough running backs. I like the upside of that rookie. And he's solid. Anyways, he goes right after anyways.
I'm kind of thinking about maybe going to go get Dalton Schultz if he might still be there.
So now that if I'm drafting Travis Kelce, if he's not ready for week 1 or something, I would want a definite backup. So Dalton Schultz or Dalton Kincaid or
who you like the most?
I think Schultz is a safe pick. Let's look at all the tight ends. Oh, we're on the clock now.
Yeah, it was quick because everybody's almost on auto.
Schultz, Gerald Everett's kind of a nice play too, but I think the for sure bet is of all these guys, I'll take Schultz.
Yeah, he's for sure hands.
I might just hit Kincaid too on the back end. Like honestly, if I trust a tight end to do well, I'm just gonna take him. That's trade bait, man.
Oh shit, go ahead.
Who doesn't like a tight end that can actually contribute? And how many of these guys are either gonna get hurt or you end up taking a guy that doesn't?
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst thing is getting a tight end with 3. If someone takes Tyler Conklin thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to reinvigorate his career and they get, like, 4 points a week, it's so frustrating to just have to deal with that in your lineup all the time.
Yep.
Ugh. It's so annoying.
All right.
How many defenses and stuff have been taken?
I don't think
because I like our lineup so much, I might just go get the best defenses. Oh, I've had 2 of them. That's not bad.
Niners and Steelers.
I almost just want to get the Cowboys defense.
Me too.
Cowboys defense. I think the Jets defense is also a nice, solid pick. Problem with the Jets defense is they do have to play the Bills a couple times in the year. But hopefully with Aaron Rodgers, it kind of becomes a slower paced game and they can do that. I don't know what I would do here. I also don't want to play the Eagles twice a year. But I also see all of these defenses. The Bills have to play the Dolphins. The Dolphins have to play the Bills. And they both also have to play Aaron Rodgers.
See, yeah, I actually dropped the Dolphins because I was like, fuck, they got to play the Bills.
All the time.
Yeah, exactly. No,
so the Saints defense might be good for this.
No, straight up, they're aggressive. I like the Saints defense.
They also just play the NFC South. They play rookies.
Exactly.
They play,
Yeah, I'm on the waiver wire for defenses this year.
Yeah, I might just do this. I might just take the Saints with this pick and say, you know what? We're going to get a defense. For the most part, I'm not going to have to think about starting them week to week. And I'm just like, it's a plug and play, and they should be okay.
Yep.
Like, I shouldn't get negative points from the Saints
Nope.
any week.
Nope.
And that's the fears. You get one of these defenses, and you're like, all right, I have the Patriots, and like, shit, I'm playing the Bills. What am I going to do here?
I actually went to go pick up the Commanders defense.
Yeah. Chase Young should be
Chase,
back.
yeah.
They should be like decent with it.
Yep, and I think they're playing fucking Houston first game, so
Yeah,
see
rookie
what-
quarterback.
see what happens.
Oh, there goes the Bills. Are they going to start the run on the defense? Rashad Penny's taken. There's your guy.
Later, guy.
Tyler Boyd's taken. I do love me some Tyler Boyd.
Nice.
So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the defense. I'm gonna not have to think about it. I still have a bunch of people that I like. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. You can take the kicker.
Oh, they already took Tucker. I was the only one I was gonna
But-
go.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
yeah.
I mean, he has points.
So we could take a backup
Backup?
quarterback too.
No, I mean,
Kenny
I guess.
Pickett. Put our money where our mouth is. We both like him.
All right,
I'd
that's.
say Kenny Pickett.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm okay with that. We got a backup there. We got backups there.
I'll go kicker for again because I like just getting a constant. So one of the kicker I keep getting is Riley Patterson.
Really?
He's the kicker for the Lions. Every Lions game is going to have 50 points combined. Now, I don't know if 13 of that is going to be from the Lions, but you're going to have 50 points in those Lions games. Why not take one of the kickers in it?
Yeah, I feel it.
They're going to know they're going to be a shootout all the time. They're going to know they have to score points, so they might just like, I need points the whole time. We're going to take a bunch of let's kick a bunch of field goals. So either I have like the Bills kicker or Butker or Carlson. Other than that, I'm going the Lions kicker.
I went.
No other offense stands out enough except for maybe the Niners. But then they got a guy he did not look good.
Nope.
Maybe
Miami's
Jason
kicker.
maybe Philly's
Maybe
kicker.
Miami's kicker might be nice.
I think he's gone.
I know, but I'm just saying I don't know who he is, but
Yeah,
oh, it's a
Miami-
good pick. you
Just
know what I'm saying?
Miami in general.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
that kicker. Maybe Cameron Dicker, the kicker too.
I got him in the BSP league.
He's okay.
I went to go get
I'd be
him.
okay with it. Philly's
They're
kicker would be
gonna
the
move.
only one I would think.
I think they're gonna move, but they always stall in the red zone.
Yeah. So I would either Jake Elliott might be the safer one. The Philly kicker might be the safer. He's
Oh,
been
yeah,
good
yeah.
in the league for a while. Maybe I'll take that instead.
You're still gonna get 3. You're gonna score 3 touchdowns, so
Oh,
at least you're getting 3. I like Elliott too.
So we're doing that. Last pick's gonna be you. Take whatever guy you want. Who do you want? We already have our backup tight end. Just take your favorite. We're on the clock. The world is your oyster.
Gainwell. Jefferson. Let's see. Yeah, we got everybody, huh? You know what? Go with Tony. It's a little nugget for later.
I like Tony. I've been taking him. I've been
But yeah.
drafting him. He's my last pick a couple times, actually.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. See? High five. Good shit.
Someone's got to be his number one receiver. That's not named Travis Kelce.
And he's on my SFL team, so you know what? Shout out
Hey,
to
take
Tony.
him.
But I like our draft. I think everything went
I
smooth.
was happy with it.
I
I think we have a bunch of number one guys. Our entire offense is number one options.
Let me look up.
Except,
at
well,
the-
I guess Cooper's number two to the number one that we already have.
All right, view our team. All right. Got Lawrence, Chubb. Got my dude Chubb. Aaron Jones, Debo Samuel, Amari Cooper, Travis Kelce, Gibbs, Saints D, Elliott. I like it. I just like looking at that. Great names. Bench is nice. Scary Terry, Sutton, Swift, Zay Flowers, Dalton Schultz, Pickett, and Tony.
Like it.
Let's see what they give us for our. Where do we end up at? Does it do it yet?
I don't know if they have it right away. They usually wait a little bit.
Wait a little bit. All right, we'll give you an update what we were projected, and then by next week we'll see if we're 1-0.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I guess you want to do the lineup real quick since we're both here for
The
this
lineup?
week. Yeah.
Oh, for the Black Sand League.
For the Painter Game League. Did they close it yet? Oh, let's see.
Yeah, you gotta give it a second.
Oh,
There you go.
Bang. Edit lineup.
So I don't think we change anything. We'll just have to keep an eye on Travis Kelce.
Oh, Kelsey, huh?
Mm-hmm. But that's an easy 1-2. If Kelsey isn't in there, you plug in
Yeah, Schultz.
Schultz and let him roll.
Scary Terry against Arizona. Oh, but we're talking about the turf toe. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, he might not play.
Ooh, is Zay Flowers against Houston? Or is it just more like they're going to run the ball more because they might be up too quick?
See, I just don't trust him over like Gibbs at KC. I'll take a running back against a team that doesn't have Chris Jones. So that's my other thing is them without Chris Jones might make that a huge shootout, and I think that's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, we got a Thursday night game we got to watch.
Mhm.
Sick. All right, cool. Good to know.
And then we'll have that'll be it. Like, what do we do with Kelsey?
We're
then-
projected 124 points. All right.
Oh, it's a smoke burrow.
Let's do it.
The a-hole that took Josh Jacobs in the first. How dare you?
That's hella funny. Cool. Oh, yeah, and he has a backup of Justin Fields with Burrow. Oh,
And
he's on his
Burrow,
ride.
like,
He went to
took
go get
Fields
his
when I
guys.
wanted to get him, yeah.
He went to go get his guys.
He
All right,
did.
sounds
He
good.
got what he wanted. I'm
Sounds
sure
good.
he's going to have
He's
a
pretty
fun
happy.
team, but he's going to lose to us.
We're got people.
But
No.
yeah,
Nice.
about that.
Cool.
So we kind of had a little bit of we talked about the receivers a little bit as we went in, but why don't we get into let's do that. Let's look at these. Let's look at the receivers. Let's go over the lineups. Let's see what we have to say about what we would do, who's overrated, who's underrated, what's going on, why would we do this, and kind of our top 5 targets.
Yeah. Let me pull up my list. Let's see. Bam. All right. For overrated, my first pick was T. Higgins.
Okay.
He's 14th. I don't know. I just truly don't trust him in an offense that has so many different weapons. I mean, yeah, he's still a good number 2. But I just think that Chase is just going to take most of the, goal line toss-ups. I mean, he'll get a touchdown here and there, but I just don't trust taking him like really early in drafts just because where he's at and projected.
Right. You're never taking a second round on T. Higgins.
No.
I
Definitely not.
I would agree. I've definitely. I think we saw it live in action. Of like, if he was there, I was going elsewhere. I wasn't taking him. I think he was just. I just don't. I never like going number 2s that early. I want a guy volume. We talked about it all the time. I can't predict his volume if they're in like a tight situation.
Yeah, no, it's like force feed Chase.
Yeah,
He's that good.
And the
come
problem
on,
is,
Burrow and Chase have been playing
problem
together
is
for.
Chase is
he
just
ain't
that much
looking
better
at
on the
Higgins when it's
outside.
on moments on the line.
and Boyd is so good on the slot. Like you just have to. Like that's what you're doing.
Didn't they get a new rookie tight end or got a young tight end? Or are they still Hurts or whatever his name or Hurst?
Hayden Hurst, I think.
Hayden
I think
Hurst,
still
right?
Hayden
Still there?
Hurst.
Okay.
But
I mean, he's still
solid.
pretty. Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna
I
get
think-
600,
And then
700
Mixon, because now that I drafted Mixon, I kind of started looking into like just how many catches he gets. He gets a lot of catches too.
I love Mixon. I love
You
Mixon,
do.
especially
It's
this
interesting.
year.
I'm
He's-
kind of nervous. I'm very nervous.
He catches a lot of balls. There's no P. Ryan in there to vulture some touchdowns.
That's
like,
true now.
He helped me win a game last year. I was playing Danny, and it was Mixon and Josh Jacobs got like 90 points together, and the rest of my team got like 40, and I ended up winning because of it. So
So you had him last
I'll
year?
always have a special. Yeah, I traded for
All
him.
right. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, yeah, I just had really bad luck with them in the past, but
Shouts to Danny.
here's
for
now
that.
to the new future.
Um,
But yeah,
But
so
yeah, I
first
like-
one, T. Higgins,
We're in agreement.
overranked.
We're in agreement, and that we
Sick.
played that live. I'll take my first overrated. Christian Watson. He's ranked
25th.
20th. He's ranked 20th on
Oh, I got
the
25th.
Pro Fantasy Football.
Uh-huh.
I just don't trust Jordan Love yet. It's not as much of an indictment as on him as a receiver. I don't trust Jordan Love. I don't trust the offense yet. I don't trust that Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon aren't getting 60% of the offense, and then the rest of the 40 is spread out throughout, you have Christian Watson. Romeo Doubs still did decently well. I get there's no Lazard anymore, but you still got Musgrave, the tight end. You still have Aaron Jones is going to catch 60, 70, 80 balls. I just don't see a world in where he had a few really big games, but I'm going to attribute that more to Aaron Rodgers saw that he had some sort of matchup problem those games and started force feeding.
Yeah, I'm big on that too because I guess we'll just go into because I have Christian Watson at my number 2. Overrated.
Okay, good. I was like, God, please don't tell me he's your sleeper.
No, because
All
I think they have a run first offense. I think that's what it's always tried to be. But since you have Aaron Rodgers, you got to try to throw the ball more. And I know that they were always clashing heads, but I do think they want to just kind of use Aaron Jones. I mean, he's always kind of been the focal point, anyways, because before Devontae left, you know what I'm saying. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, they have a good line, so they can run the ball. They can kind of keep it out of Jordan Love's hands. Jordan Love does run, right? He's more a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, he's more than not.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, for where he's at and where he's ranked, I'm just staying away 100% as well.
Yeah, he's more like a Trevor Lawrence, sneaky mobile.
Okay, got it. But yeah, nah, I have to see it first, so I'll let him fall.
Okay. I'm glad we're in agreement on that.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
next
I
one, we kind of brushed over it, but my next one is Brandon Ayuk. Too high.
Yeah.
He was ranked 22nd on Sleeper.
Oh shit!
On,
Damn.
So one slot underneath. You know who the one that was ranked between them was? Keenan Allen.
Keenan's
That's
still
awful.
technically number 1, right?
Yes.
Right. So.
There's zero shot I am even considering either of these two over someone like Keenan Allen or
prove it.
someone like Scary Terry. I'm not doing it. I understand.
Yeah, they're all number 1s. Yeah.
I understand he's the de facto X receiver on that Niner offense. I just trust that Kittle will get his. I trust Debo is the guy in crunch time, and I think McCaffrey you can't not give the ball to.
Yeah.
I don't trust a fourth option.
Yeah,
a
he's
team.
really not.
I
Yeah,
just
he's
don't trust
really
a
not.
fourth option on a Brock Purdy-led team. I don't. On a run-heavy team where the other receiver runs.
Yeah.
So I just don't see them being as pass-centric.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll be solid. Will he be like a wide receiver 3 flex? Yeah. I don't think he's a wide receiver 2, though. I think
No,
it's too
no.
much.
Yeah.
If he was in my flex, I'd be kind of okay with it. But I'd also be
Yeah,
aware,
he's truly,
if he gets
truly
the
is
game
the
where he
fourth
gets
option. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
if he has a game where he has 4 catches for 28 yards, I'm like, all right, I signed up for this because they threw it 20 times this game.
Yep.
That's what happened because they ran him through, or they had to slow the ball down, or they had to slow the game down, or they had to run the ball, whatever they're doing. But I think if I'm drafting him at 22, I'm expecting him to have number 1 receiver type volume.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm with it.
What about breakout first or
Oh.
sleeper?
Breakout receiver.
Deuce or James, which one did we want to do?
Breakout
first.
Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
Breakout. My first breakout player. Metcalf.
Mm.
I like Metcalf. He's at 16 from my rankings that I found.
Okay.
It was on Fantasy Pros or Pro Fantasy or whatever, but maybe we did different experts. But yeah, so he's 16th. I think he could break top 10. I think after finding out how many yards that Geno Smith threw last year, and like I said before, I think that Geno is gonna have a great year again. He's one of my top 5 QBs I was aiming for. I think just because there's no Jalen Ramsey to guard him at least 2 games, that's at least an extra couple 100 yards games that he could potentially have. So
That's true.
I think that's a big thing because, I mean, he used to get locked up a little bit by Ramsey. That was a big matchup, but he just, So I think now with Arizona being ass and Rams being ass, I think he could break the
He
top
just
10.
has 4 games of just I'm going to dominate this
Stats.
game, and there's
This
nothing you're going to be able to
Fantasy's
do
all about
it.
stats.
I get it. Yeah, that's going to
So-
be one where if he plays Arizona like week 16, they're still going to be fighting for a playoff spot or like a wild card spot.
Yeah,
I'm
it's true.
assuming.
There you go. It's a good
As
call,
long-
too. I
as
didn't
long
even
as they
think about
don't
that.
crumble. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
going to be like a big important. Like they want to win. They want to have point differential.
Mhm.
They want to win handedly. Like I could see that happening. And people think the JSN, the Jackson Smith and Jigba draft pick's going to make it worse for him. But like he's just going to be playing that slot. Like you can't force a double safety on him every single time
No.
because they have Lockett and they
Yeah.
actually have someone else. You can't just
He's
run too high
exactly.
over him.
Yeah.
He's gonna get eaten up.
And that's
on the
cool
inside.
too, because he's like that type of prototype where he could like, I mean, he's hella fast, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
he's
yeah,
big
he's
body,
just
so
big. He's T.O. reincarnated. I don't know why he
That's
doesn't
good
get
call.
more of
that's a good call.
more of that comparison, but he's T.O.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will he last as long as T.O.? Well, I don't know. You have to see, but like
He's
same thing,
amazing.
big body, runs and
Does everything.
yeah, he just goes up and gets it. Routes aren't like crisp, but like it's a thing.
I mean, because he's just so big.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Metcalf, baby, top 10 receiver.
All right, my breakout is a guy that we got, Cortland Sutton.
Ooh, I like that too.
Again, I think the Broncos are going to need
Year
to
after
throw the
year
ball.
after.
I think they're going to be mediocre at best. I think they have to throw the ball, and I think Russell Wilson realizes that, and he knows that he lost a step. And year after year after, he tore his ACL 2 years ago, came back kind of sluggish. Jerry Judy's went down with a hamstring, and if you've listened before, buyer beware on hamstring injuries.
Mhm.
I'm kind of staying away from Judy because of that. Tim Patrick tore his ACL or Achilles. He had a season-ending something. So
Not like
that's-
they have a
that's
great
their
tight end
third
either.
guy, yeah. So their de facto Jerry Judy would be their number one. So their number one and their number 3 receiver are both done. They have Cortland Sutton and they have Greg Dulcich is their next option.
This
I
is
think.
This is another reason why I didn't like having my Javonte Williams, because they're gonna stack the box regardless and just make Russell throw to these like no-name guys.
Hopefully Javonte makes his money in the passing game and gets dump offs, but like it's gonna be that's my problem with that.
Exactly,
team.
it's
But
gonna
the
be-
problem
yeah,
is
it's gonna be like
gonna
that,
be
though.
the benefit of Cortland Sutton.
Son,
because
Son's
he's
just be
gonna
like,
get most
son,
of the
you're the only
targets.
guy I got.
And he's right now going off the board as receiver 39.
I can see that.
And so if I can get him at like
Top
first
20?
bench guy, I'm super happy every time.
Top 20.
Yeah.
I like it. There you go. And he's on the Painter Grain team.
He's on it.
Sick. Second one, because we were talking about earlier, I kind of talked myself into believing that Hopkins is going to have a resurgence. I think I marked it down wrong. I think he is. Let me double check because I wrote it down wrong. I sent in. He was 23rd. And I think he could push that close to the top 10. Close enough. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to jump up a lot of spots.
I think he was sandbagging it in Arizona. He just didn't
I don't
want to be
think
there.
so. I mean, I watched every Arizona game because I had Kyler, and like he still was doing him. Like it was just that like they just like forced everybody towards him. You know what I'm saying? So he was getting locked up, and I'm pretty sure he was like, "Yo, we're losing fucking 30 points. We're 30 points behind. I'm not gonna try to go hurt myself." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think he just kind of played out, but yeah, I can still see the skills. Tannehill force feeding him, just kind of like the Sutton thing. They do have a good run game, so you still can't necessarily. You could try to stack the box, but I think he's going to be really good, reliable in the red zone. Play action, try to throw it up to Hopkins and go get your touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So I do think he's going to have a lot of touchdowns. Maybe not the crazy yards that he used to have, but just nice receiving yards, or catches for PPR and touchdowns. So
I get it.
pushing that top 10.
If he's my wide receiver too, I'm still okay as long as the rest of my team is
I think
solid,
most
but I
most
feel
of the
it.
time, I think he's ended up being somebody's bench player. But he's a bench player that's going to possibly end up being number one
He'll
receiver
jump
for
on.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
He was my
There
wide
was-
receiver too in a league where I went Kelsey, someone, and then Mahomes in like the fourth. And
Uh-huh.
So it would have been my bench if I didn't go tight end and
Yeah.
QB already, but he ended up being my wide receiver too in that league because I went wide receiver last, which
Uh-huh.
is not a good idea, but we'll see how that pays out.
Yeah, and then also they play in a really bad division. The only team that they have to worry about, like a corner wise, like any corner to stop him, is only the Saints. Other than that,
Lattimore.
Yeah, Lattimore. Other than that, I think.
More than the AFC South.
Yeah, AFC South. I think everybody else is kind of mediocre. So, I also think that's
Yeah,
a big
because
thing
they'll be
too.
playing the Texans. They'll be playing
Tampa Bay.
or the NFC.
Oh, Shoops. One more. Panthers.
Jaguars?
Panthers. Oh, Jaguars.
Panthers or
Panthers.
NFC.
No, NFC. Damn, see. Got
You're
that
thinking
wrong.
the NFC South. With
I'm
Saints
on the
and
other
them,
one. Yeah.
And then who's the other AFC South team? Texans.
I'm trying to think. AFC South. Titans.
Texans, Titans, Jaguars.
Who's the fourth one, DJ? Who's the fourth
AFC South.
AFC South?
Colts.
Colts.
Is it Colts?
Colts.
Okay. Well, they don't.
But
have-
still,
they don't
yeah,
have a
exactly. But
coordinator.
still, yeah, exactly. So we're still pretty good in that
Cool.
sense. Yeah, I was thinking the wrong South, but yeah. So
It's all good.
I like it.
I'm in. My next breakout is Jahan Dotson.
It's your guy.
When he was healthy last year, he was an absolute animal, and I am falling for the buzz around Sam Howell.
Mm-hmm.
I love Taylor Heineke. I think he was such a great. I loved just watching him play. It was a weird, like, that guy can.
Yeah, it was
he's gonna
cool.
grit his way through
Yeah.
this one. You can see it. I liked watching that. The buzz around Sam Howell from Ron Rivera, from just the organization of, like, man, we wish we knew how good this guy was before the last game of the year. In the last game of the year, I want to say he went off for over 300 yards passing.
I think he played the Cowboys. And
Yeah.
we did. Yeah, we got smoked.
Yeah, it mattered. I'm pretty sure the game mattered. But
Yeah, it was kind of because our offense was like looking bummy as fuck because of
'cause they were
Kellen
giving-
Moore.
Weren't
'cause-
they giving Dak
Later,
a
Kellen Moore.
longer break from that?
Huh?
Am I wrong? Was that a different time? They were giving Dak a longer rest. Oh,
No
that
rest,
was
no
Fields.
rest
That was-
because we
oh,
could.
that
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
Hurts-
there's
Hurts they
no,
did that
yeah,
with.
no,
Okay.
there's no rest because I mean our offense was just looking bunky.
Yeah,
But
and-
later, Kellen Moore. See you later, bro.
But anyways, I like kind of the buzz around Sam Howell. I'm in for it. I think Scary Terry is going to draw plenty of attention. Jahan Dotson, when he plays, was just so good. And so if you have a competent quarterback that has an above-average arm, I think he's going to be great. He runs great routes. He's really fast from what I remember from the combine. He ran a 4.4, like a low 4.4, sub 4.4 even. But I remember him coming out of the draft, and he was just a physical specimen coming through that, and was just so fast. And so you gotta love having that. So yeah, big fan, Jahan Dotson.
Bang,
Those are your
bango,
breakouts.
bango. Cool.
Next, we got some sleepers. I went deep for the sleeper. I want you to know that because I felt like breakouts. I had to go a little deep too, but I went deep for the sleepers. I hope you're ready for them, and I hope you got some good ones for me.
Well, I think it was one that we already kind of agreed on. My first one is Tony, the one that we go with the last one. Somebody has to step
There it
up.
is.
Yeah, he's and there's gonna be plenty of targets just the way that offense runs. I mean, and even from last year, he was kind of making some big plays towards that in the playoffs. So I think he that built some trust with Patrick Mahomes there, and he's a fast receiver. It just fits the Chiefs. He just fits the
Yeah.
Chiefs, I think.
He's a big play guy, and he has all the talent in the world. Is going to get it together. Like when he was healthy with the Giants, he was unreal. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, you have Daniel Jones throwing you the ball compared to
Mahomes, yeah, you're going to be a little better. You're going to be a little
yeah.
better.
Targets, though. It's all about targets. We're deep in the rounds. He
So
was
if-
52 on
If
mine.
he steps in, and that's the whole big if. Now,
Juju's gone, right?
I have
Juju's
one.
gone. Okay.
Well, my sleeper is gonna kind of piggyback off that. Is someone's got to come out of that. My sleeper is Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, he
has
went
got
over there.
Wheels. He is on Kansas City, and it's
He's
his
worked with
second year in the
Aaron
system.
Rodgers, so he knows.
Second year in the system. I think he can, and they showed at least a little trust in him. I think he's gonna be serviceable in games. Now, this is going after a guy in your last part of your draft.
Yeah.
Some guy you might want to. Maybe you took some swings on like Zay Flowers. You took a Quentin Johnston. You did. Maybe you took some swings on some rookies. Like these guys might be high value guys. You spend a little bit higher picks on them.
Uh-huh.
Your last one, like maybe I want a guy I might have to actually play in a pinch.
Yeah.
And that should be a consistent value and can kind of do well every week. And he can go off for a 60-yard touchdown any day.
Yep.
So I like him. He's a big body. He's fast. He's been in the league long enough. He's more of a professional. He's going to be kind of a little bit faster Sammy Watkins, I want to say. Where
I
he's
like
going
it.
to go in. He's a veteran. He's going to play with Pat Mahomes. He's like, hey, I like it. I'm just do whatever, and he'll get me it eventually, which is kind of what Sammy Watkins did for years. He went with Goff on the Rams. He went to the Chiefs. So I think that's kind of the role he's going to step in. This guy who's been there for a while, he's going to do his job. They're going to find a role for him, and if you're fast enough, athletic enough, they'll get you the ball. It's the
Yeah.
NFL. They want to win. So I think he's a deep sleeper, and I think just someone's got to step out of that. I'm kind of banking more on, Kadarius Toney. Maybe he's a little head case. Maybe he doesn't get it together. If he doesn't, I still kind of think he will. But if he doesn't, I'm kind of stacking. I actually have a league where I stacked both of them on my last 2 picks.
There you go.
Was to be like, all right, someone's got to step out of this, and someone's going to be the de facto one, and then I'll drop whoever isn't. But I think both. If I could have
Somebody in that Chiefs. Yeah, somebody in the Chiefs got to do something.
So that's
I
what
like
I'm
it.
doing.
There you go. Cool. Other sleeper that I got, I kind of wanted to, really think outside the box. And again, since we're on Painter Gain, year after the year after, I don't know exactly if it was. Oh, it was ACL in the Super Bowl, but Odell Beckham.
OBJ, I like it.
You know what I'm saying? I said, again, somebody has to get the ball. You know what I'm saying?
He's
for
going like
Lamar.
the 12th round. Like he's going late.
Super late.
Yeah.
Super late.
Someone took him early in our draft. I would remember.
It probably
thinking-
Ryan.
I remember wanting
That's
him. He
probably
went like in
Ryan.
the 6th or 7th, and I was like, oh shit, never mind.
But yeah, so I think he's 56 on mine. I ranked 56, and I think that if you want to take a waiver wire or take a gamble, it's like take a gamble on somebody who's can still show flashes of being pretty. I mean, shit, in the Super Bowl he was damn near gonna be MVP before he went down. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, hey, well, I mean, I didn't hear no reports. I didn't look up the reports of what it would look like in his little training camp or when he was working out for teams. I don't know exactly how it all came back, but it still was pretty early. But now he has a full, camp under his belt. I like Lamar Jackson. I like the Ravens organization. I like the head coach. So I always take players from that type of, franchise. So Odell Beckham, comeback season. Bang.
Alex took him.
Oh, Alex took
Alex
him.
took him in the 12th. I think I had him like ready to go.
Good. I was gonna
Zay
pick.
Flowers the one that went like in the 6th. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. I went deep cut here and
Here we
said
go.
Stroud's got to throw it to somebody. Tank Dell.
Ooh.
Tank Dell is a rookie. I think they took him in the 3rd round out of where is he out of? Cincinnati? I don't remember where he's out of. But I remember I paid a lot of attention to the Texans and their training camp and stories out of that because one of the kids I used to coach went to their training camp for a little bit. He didn't get signed, but he was at the training camp and we were watching, and I remember like, all right, who are these guys? Who is he gonna have to guard basically?
Yeah.
Like who's gonna be the problem for him? And every single report in camp was Tank Dell was a step above every single other receiver when it came to routes, when it came to speed, when it came to just separation.
Volume guys, what you want.
Texans are going to be losing a lot of games.
Good
and
call.
Stroud's
I
going to
love
be
it.
slinging it.
Slinging it. I love it.
I think Nico Collins is de facto one, but I just think it's because he's been there for a while. Again, we talked about it a little bit off air, but like rookie connection is a
I
big
love it,
thing.
yeah.
Like same thing with Bryce Young, Jonathan Mingo. Like it could be a big thing of like, hey, let's just grow and let's do this forever.
You like the things I like at this age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
let's
we
keep
can be
going.
buddies,
Let's
bro.
do this together. If you keep bailing me out by having crazy separation, I just hoist it deep every once in a while. You're
Yeah,
my best
exactly.
friend.
For real,
So I
because I mean,
think-
that's what you want. Somebody had to put in the flex, and you're just like, all right, man, just have one big play.
Yeah, and this is I kind of went the opposite of the MVS. MVS, I would take at the end if like, hey, I just put a bunch of flyers on these high upside, risky, Quentin Johnston, Zay Flowers.
Yeah, I got Quentin Johnson too.
Maybe I could grab a Dalton Kincaid or something like these guys that are gonna like more the rookies that could take a while to kind of get in there. I went MVS for that, and for this I kind of went. You know what? This is when I took the Odell Beckhams. This is when I took the Cortland Sutton.
Yep,
This is
yep,
when I
yep.
took the just more solid bench guys, the number 2 receivers on teams like that I know are gonna get stuff, or if someone gets hurt, maybe they're my receiver handcuff, whatever it is.
Yep.
But I took those guys. This is my kind of Hail Mary, like, hey, this guy could pop out and
Just be the guy.
yeah, just to be the guy.
He's a number one, technically, or he could be he's a number two that could potentially be the number one.
Yeah, I see in
Which is
chat
great.
the not a Mechie guy. I'm kind of like, I just think recovering from an ACL when you were like a mainly speed guy and you don't have it back yet, he's so small that I'm not banking on Mechie to be there, and I don't think that offense can afford to wait on him to get back to what he was, if that makes any sense. I don't mind Mechie. I think he could be like just a guy in the league that he gets like a Willie Snead type where he keeps going around, but I don't think he's going to kind of break that
Interesting.
upper echelon of, I'm going to trust him to do things. Then Alabama, Ohio State, like, Stroud ain't going to throw to him, right? Right? But, yeah, I like John Mechie III. I just can't. I'm not going to bank on him on my last pick, but, like, maybe I'll keep an eye out for him. But I think Tank Dell has more of the potential to jump out, take a slot role. Everyone needs a slot guy. And kind of take that and run with it. Yeah, I don't think they have anyone else of a slot receiver. Maybe you put Dalton Schultz in the slot, but I just don't think they have that.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go for the top 5 receivers. Top 5 receivers that I went for. My first off the board that I've always wanted, and I finally got him in one of my other leagues, Devontae Adams. Then I would go CeeDee Lamb. I just love watching both players, Adams and CeeDee. I think it's really hard. Doesn't matter who you are to really stop these guys and guard them. They always just make big plays when it comes up. Then I got third AJ Brown. Give me number one with one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Just came off a Super Bowl win. He's like a big receiver that like runs over people, but he's still athletic. So I just really like that. Even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm definitely down for some Adrian Brown highlights. And then so if I don't get any of those guys, and I'm kind of going around, maybe I went receivers a little bit earlier, then I'll go get my guy Metcalf, because I do think he has potential to come to break up into that top 10, top 5 category. And then last, like I said before, breakout season, Hopkins, because at that point I'm taking somebody really, really late. So those are my main 5 guys that I'm going to go for.
I respect the commitment. I like it. I'm in.
Who's your top 5?
We have a couple carryover, I think. Yeah, we got one carryover, but my top 5 guys I'm targeting, number 1, Stephon Diggs.
Ooh, Diggs fan, huh?
Can't. He's just too good.
Yeah, that's true.
Unlimited volume, and just he's kind of a guy that I'm happy where he's ranked, and I'd even take him a little bit higher than that. So if I'm sitting at like the 8th pick or something, I'll take my running back, or I'll take my Devontae Adams, who I also like.
Yeah.
Or I'll take that, and then if I can get Diggs in the early second round, I am so juiced.
That's crazy.
I'm so juiced. If I have Diggs and then someone above him, I'm super happy. I've considered taking him on the flip plenty of times too. But I usually, if I'm on the flip, it'll be like, I don't want to go 2 receivers off the rip just because like my own personal thing. But I'm super happy if I can get him early second round, even mid second round if he's there. But that's kind of what I want to do. Next is going to be Garrett Wilson. I just think that him and Rodgers, too hard to deny, and I think he's going to be. I like where he's going. I think it's an appropriate stage, and I think again, I can get him in the late second, early third. I'm okay with that. I like that. I think it's an appropriate range. Like I said, I'd even reach a little bit on him. I'd take him over guys like T. Higgins and stuff, and kind of the guys we talked about. I'm taking him over them.
For sure, straight up
to keep him. But yeah, Calvin Ridley's my other guy.
Big on Calvin Ridley.
Big Calvin Ridley, Trevor Lawrence. I think that's going to be a
big. You think any
fun.
Of his time away from the NFL is going to do anything?
Honestly, there's not too many instances of it hurting people, except with the exception of like
a quarterback,
maybe Le'Veon Bell. But I can't remember last time a receiver took off time that didn't come back and was like just as good.
I'm pretty sure Le'Veon was 2 years.
Le'Veon was 2 years as a running back, a little bit different. I get you needed the break and stuff, but whatever. Contract dispute, whatever it was. But I just don't see, and he didn't even take it off, so he's just like mad. Could you imagine getting suspended for
Betting on your own team.
betting on your own team to win? And then,
Hey, you know what?
and then
Now
having
that
to
you
sit
say
on the
that,
sideline.
I'm one of the biggest Pete Rose fans because he did that. And you
wanted
know, he
to
didn't bet me
win.
exactly.
And then you're on the sidelines while they're promoting daily fantasy. Ridley has to be sick to
you
his
know what?
stomach for an entire year.
Yep, straight
With
up.
Trevor Lawrence, who's also like, "Hey man, I'll throw you the ball all you want." You're
Yeah.
like, "Cool." Like, watch what I look what I
I
did
always
with
like
Christian
Ridley
Kirk.
too. I've had him before too on one of my old fantasy teams. So.
Watch what he
I
did with
feel it.
Christian Kirk, and
I'm a bigger
understand that
fan
that's
now.
going to be a. Calvin Ridley is much better than Christian Kirk, just as a receiver.
I'm with
much
you. I'm with you guys on that now.
So I'm all in on Calvin. He's been going way earlier than I've been able to take him.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like upset I don't have him, but I'm a huge believer in him. I
Alright,
think it's going to be nice.
I dig it.
Other one is Amon-Ra, just target.
Oh, yeah, me too. I love
There's
Amon
not
Ra.
too much to
Amon Ra is
say.
my favorite.
Detroit's
going
going to be in a bunch of shootouts.
I
He helped me
forgot.
win a league 2 years ago, and I got his jersey, and I'll forever rock with it ever since. But just targets forever. Kind of same thing goes for Devontae. If Devontae's there, kind of late
Yeah, to get him
first,
early. Yeah, you gotta
late
get him
first, I'll
early.
take him.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't be too upset if I went like a Devontae Diggs role, and I just had that. Like, okay, I'm happy with that.
Mm.
But I like Devontae early. Well, I mean, not early first, but like mid to late first. If all my guys are gone, or I don't like, because I'll take him over guys like Bijan. I'll take him over Saquon. I take him over. I personally would take him over Chubb. But you know, that would have to be a conversation. But I would probably take him over Chubb. But like that's where I would value him. So I'm targeting those guys, and I hope I can get him. Well, I did get Devontae. Devontae is on my team in our league, so. Or
Oh,
in
is
the
it?
Black Sand League, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Like
Actually,
when-
I actually got Devontae in my other league, so.
Let's go. We got a lot of
Devontae,
Devontaes.
yeah,
Timmy G is
Devontae.
gonna feed him.
Devontae. But yeah, that's been good. Yeah, exactly. He's feed him. He's just so amazing to watch. I think now looking at yours, I think I would actually put Amon Ra in mine because I was also thinking they're like who they play too. They don't have.
I think
not a lot of good
appropriately
secondaries.
rated. I think
Yeah.
if I gotta get him a little early, I'm like, ooh, I
Yeah.
got him because I wanted him. I knew I reached a little bit, but I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
And if he like falls at all, I don't know if I've ever seen him fall. There's never been
Nah,
a single
he's, like,
point where
on
he's
his
been the
butt.
top rated person on the board.
Yeah, nice, right
He's
there.
always goes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I wish we would have done this a little bit earlier than all our other drafts that I've already done. I think I would have kind of played it out a little different, but you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it is what
Go
it
get
is.
your guy. Go get
Maybe
your
you're gonna go pick up Tank Dell.
guy. I have plenty of receivers. I need not so many receivers. I'm a fan that you're a big Debo fan because I was kind of like
I like the interest target. Like that's if I'm gonna
kind of shook on
games
that.
on the line. Who are the Niners going to?
Yeah, that's true.
Like
It
you
might
would
be
say Debo
CMC,
over
man.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, exactly. Or CMC. That's the only other way you could play it out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the double backfield of Debo and CMC in the backfield.
Is there any player on your fantasy team in our league that you just really hate that you had
Oh,
to
that I'm
kind of go
upset
for?
I had to take
Yeah,
him?
you just like fuck. I had to get that guy.
Let me see.
People fell in our league, so maybe not as much as it would have been in other leagues, but let me try to see if I have one myself.
I have Sky Moore, and I'm kind of not happy about that. He was like my last pick. For the most part, I'm okay with it.
You know what? It actually Pitts for me.
See, that's
You
what
know what I'm saying?
James and I went through this.
Yeah,
together.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's
James
Pitts,
and I went through this
you know what I'm
together.
saying?
Like, hey, man, I
That's
feel
the
you,
one for
and
me.
I also
that was it. That was
can't-
like it's opportunity. It's
I can't
all
do any
you.
more than this. This is all I can do is sit here and hope that they figure it out. And I'm mad that I have to do that.
Him, Williams were the two because
Javante,
yeah.
Javante's tough.
it's just, but there was no other.
Running backs went early in our like that was a weird. A lot of running backs went very early. I'm not too happy past my first two running backs, but I get it. That's why I had to sneak in Kamara. I'm like, you know what? If he like by week 5 he figures it out, or like he comes back, I hope that my
Yeah, I'm just glad.
my running backs can survive till week 5, and I'll deal with it then. But
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm okay with. Yeah, it's just Pitts. When I look at my starting lineman, I'm just like, oh, he's cool. Fuck, Pitts, man. But if he pans out, he turns out to be the top 5 tight end that I think, then we're okay. We're in good shape.
yeah, I'm okay with it.
It's been a fun one though.
Yeah, it's been good. I don't know if we should do another if we should do another mock draft. I think that's it. For
Oh
now.
yeah, I think we're pretty good for episode.
Maybe we can do. Maybe we'll stream some. We'll stream some SML after this. Actually.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
do that.
Hell yeah.
We'll
I think you're gonna play. Yeah, you got. We haven't seen your game. I
Well,
lost
yeah.
again. Elks took another loss, but you know, late in the game. So we try. We're rookies. We're young. It's gonna make us better for next year.
Making it better. But for us, you know, thanks for joining. Follow along. Follow along with.
Oh, tomorrow when the chips are down, our bat is back,
Ooh,
baby.
We got the. Next
Oh, that was this week.
This is the penultimate week.
Oh, my bad.
Penultimate week. So not the week, but the next week. So
Next
next week, chippies are back. When the chips are down, you're gonna try to not eat a chip again. That would be nice.
Nope. But if the
Um,
Niners lose again and don't have a Super Bowl, I might eat a chip.
Hey, I mean,
Hedge life
you gotta when your chips are down, you
It's
gotta,
either pain
you gotta get your chips.
or gain.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. Follow us along. We'll be giving updates of everything that's going on, and join us next week, and we'll kind of go over. We'll go over week 1.
Ooh,
do some
maybe we
injury
might have
stuff.
some injury stuff
We'll
now.
talk about
yeah?
some injury
Right
stuff.
Back at it.
We always do. But now, go Raiders. Thanks for joining us on Painter Game. My name is Dr. T,
And my name is Timo.
and peace.
Deuces.